Hello and welcome. Adita Lang here, and in today's strength class, well, we are going to be utilizing tubing, so make sure you have that, and a mat to give us a full body workout. Also, you want to have a nice cleared out area, nothing to get into your way, water close by, you'll take breaks when you need to, and work at a pace that feels comfortable to you. But can we warm up first? Bending the knees right at the center, and just tapping the toe, extending one arm at a time. Abdominals are nice and tight. Now your shoulders are back and down, chest is up. There we go. Good posture all the way through. Now here's what I want you to think about, especially for resistance training. So good posture means, actually right now, let's reach across the chest. When we have good posture, we actually bring in more muscle fibers to do a certain job. Maybe it's bicep curls, maybe it's a one arm row. But our good posture incorporates the muscular part of our posture. And then that means more fibers working, and guess what? That means more calories burned. Now one arm out, take the leg out to the side, landing with a nice soft knee. So as a means of making our workout more efficient, I want you to make sure that your posture is picture perfect. One more. Now drop the toe, reach across the chest. Again, abdominals are in, chest is up, shoulders are back and down. Bringing yourself forward once again. Lift the leg, landing with a nice soft knee. And reach across the chest for 4 and 3. Now 2, hold yourself left, rolling through the back foot. Inhale and exhale. Now hold the heel down, lunge forward, feeling a stretch in your calf, pushing this heel to the floor. Deep breath. Exhale. You will step the right leg in. Extend the left and bend the right knee as you hinge from the hips, feeling this right along the left hamstring. Toes come all the way up. Deep breath and exhale. And come center. Tapping the toe, pulling the leg back up. Inhale and exhale. Now reach across the chest. You have 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Hold yourself right. Roll through the toes this time, opening the arms out to the side. And out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold yourself here, lunge forward, heel to the ground. Deep breath. Exhale. Stepping the left leg in, extend the right, and bend the left as you hinge from the hips. Pulling up those right toes and feeling it all the way along the right hamstring. Deep breath. Exhale, tailbone goes back. And come center, inhale up. And exhale, side stretch here. And come center, taking that left arm across the chest with a little bit of a twist. And other side, up and over. Come back to center, reach across the chest. Hold. And come center, both hands behind the back. Extend those arms back. And one more thing. Find a focal point or hold on to something. And we will reach for our ankle, knees together and pull back, stretching out your quadricep. Chest is up nice and tall. And release, other side. Deep breath. And exhale, knees together, pull the leg back, hold. And release. So, starting with your feet hip distance, take the arms out and simply squeeze your shoulder blades back. We are priming our posture. So I want to make sure that that muscle between the shoulder blades is nice and strong. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms, taking those feet, again, hip distance apart. This time aiming the tailbone back, and as you aim your tailbone back, your chest and your head stay facing towards me, your toes grip down towards your shoes, and your knees stay right over your ankle midfoot. Reach back with the tailbone and press up and squeeze from the hips as you lift. Toes into the floor. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Keeping that chest up, keep looking forward. 4 and 3. Now 2 and 1. Arms out. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Inhale and exhale. All the way back. Glance at the elbows. Make sure they're not bending. The move is only coming from your shoulder blades. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Are you ready? One more set of squats. Aim the tailbone back, keeping the knees over the ankle midfoot. That's what happens when my brain starts moving faster than my body and my thoughts. They all get jumbled up. Abdominal solid. 5 and 4. 3, 2, one more, and 1. Come up. Yeah, it's a great time to grab some water, and we're going to grab our tubing. So with today's tubing, we're going to talk about changing your resistance. So the front foot is in front. Now, I want the tubing underneath the arch of the foot, making it kind of easy to change your resistance if needed. Okay, my right arm is going to be my stabilizer, and my left arm is going to work. So I place myself back into a lunge position, and I need to make sure we're starting with a back row, so we need a lot of resistance for that. So I'm going to take away tubing. Hinge forward, abdominals are nice and tight, making sure I've got enough resistance, and then I will pull my elbow up. Now, if it feels too easy, I need to take away more tubing. If it feels too difficult, I need to give myself more tubing with my right hand. Abdominals are solid. Remember, that hinge comes from a bend in the hip joint, and your spine stays at neutral. And as this arm comes up, the elbow stays very close to the body, moving the shoulder blade against the right shoulder blade. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, this time I'm going to give myself some more resistance because this time I'm going to do a tricep kickback. So I want to make sure it's not too hard, not too easy, and pressing back. So I'm sitting up tall, elbows up, now hinge slightly, and press back. Holding that elbow, aiming back behind you, and feeling the movement in that tricep. Abdominals are solid. Again, neutral spine stays. Inhale one way, exhale the other. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, back to a back row, but I need more resistance. So I'm going to take away tubing, hinge forward, and row. And once again, if it's not enough, then I can adjust it mid-exercise using my right hand. Keeping the elbow close, chest is up tall, neutral spine. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Other side. So same thing. The tubing is underneath the arch. Step your foot back. This time the left hand is in charge of resistance. So chest is up. We are going to hinge. We need some resistance. We take away band, make it tougher, and lift from there into your back row. Abdominals are solid. Tailbone goes back. Squeezing the shoulder blade against the other shoulder blade. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Sitting up, giving yourself a little bit more slack this time. We're going backwards, right? So now, hinge again and press back for your tricep kickbacks. If it feels too easy, take away band. If it feels too hard, give yourself a little bit more band. I think I need to give myself a little bit more band. There we go. Abdominals are solid, and I want you to feel the tricep as you extend the arm back. So move slow. Pretend it's heavier than it is. 3 more. 2, and 1. Come center. Let's take away band. Chest up, abs are in. Now hinge. Are you ready? And back row. Make sure you have the right amount of resistance. Full inhale, full exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now giving ourselves some resistance there, or actually loosening it up a little bit. Chest up tall, hinge again, kickbacks. Use your breathing. Inhale and exhale. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let go of the band. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Pretend like we are doing archery. Bow and arrows, actually they're very fun, but we're going to do it with our tubing. So, my right hand is my stabilizer, my left hand does the action. Abs are in nice and tight. You want enough resistance here to pull back. Now, the elbow is up high, and here's the goal. The goal, look at my arm. You want to make sure you have 90 degrees. So you are opening your hand out to the side slightly and back. Working the back of the shoulder. Always trying to keep the wrist right above the elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Should we do the other side? Are you ready? Okay. Abdominals are in tight. Pull out. There we go. Now remember, elbow right underneath the wrist. Chest is tall, abs are in. Now both shoulders are back and down, even though I am moving from the shoulder joint. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Taking the band now underneath both feet. Now depending, see my band is a little bit longer than usual. So with that said, sometimes I have to spread my feet out a little further to get the resistance I need. So you can place your feet where you want them for the right amount of resistance. Shoulders are back and working biceps. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Now, as the weight feels tight and strong and heavy, this is when I pull in my abdominals the most, but yet I'm still breathing. Inhale and exhale, small bend in the knees. You have 5. Here's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Are you ready for your bow and arrow again? Here we go. Chest is tall, abs are in tight. I think I need more resistance. There we go. Now pull. Remember, pulling the wrist out and back so the wrist always lands right above the elbow. Small bend in the knees, abdominals are solid. Your shoulders are parallel to me. 5, 4, 3, here's 2, and 1. Excellent. Other side. Ready? We got this. Okay. Abdominals are in tight. I grabbed the band differently this time. I don't know what I did, but that's all right. A little more resistance. There we go. And pull. Using the breath. Remember, shoulders towards me, elbow goes out, wrist goes over the elbow. Abdominals are tight. We're very busy. We have a lot going on here. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yes. Now, stepping on our band. Chest up nice and tall. Small bend in the knees. And bicep curls. Inhale and exhale. Use your breath and curl. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 2, and 1. Come down. Excellent. Should we take our mat down to the floor? Keeping the tubing close by just in case we decide there's something else we want to do. Now, seated on the mat, both feet go forward. They're about hip distance apart again. Chest is up tall. Think about this hinge from the hips and hinge forward, keeping the chest up, pulling the toes back, and feeling that right along your hamstrings. Deep breath. And exhale. Sitting up tall, left hand behind the head, and turn as much as you can without really using the right hand. Chest is tall, abs are in, pulling the elbow back. And come center, other side. Hand behind the head, deep breath, and exhale. Remember, left hand's not really helping. It's all in the right. Chest is tall. And come center. So, taking yourself around, we are starting with push-ups. I love push-ups. It's one of those exercises that just gets a lot of muscles and gets great results. Now, remember what I said at the beginning. We want to think about our muscle fibers and we want to be efficient. So, your body weight feels like it's in your hands. Tailbone goes down, but keep neutral spine. So, in theory, there's kind of a straight line from the tip of your head to your knees. Abdominals are tight and come down, bending the elbows to 90 degrees and making sure that when you bend your elbows, your wrist is right underneath the elbow. Inhale and exhale. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Separating your knees a little bit and just stretch back. And also coming up, taking both hands behind the back and press back and hold. Excellent. Are you ready for one more different exercise? Coming down into a plank position, back the knees up. So again, creating that line so that your weight is in your forearms and in your knees. Starting with that left knee, I want you to contract the glutes and come down. Now notice how my spine and my hips don't change. The only thing that happens is the knee comes up off the ground. Squeezing from the glutes as tight as you can. And that contraction in the glutes is what lifts up the knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down, other side. Focus on contracting the glute. Abdominals are very solid. Your spine remains in neutral. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take those hands apart again. Are you ready? Push-ups. Leading yourself over. So here's the goal. You want your chest to land in between your hands and then bend from there. Inhale and exhale. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can we just sit up and extend those arms back? It feels good. We're really training those muscles hard. Now, are you ready? Plank position. Back the knees up. Abdominals solid. And what do we do here? We contract the glutes. Inhale and exhale. You want the weight distribution in your elbows and knees to stay constant. So you don't want to feel like you're pushing back as you lift the knee. So try to keep yourself really constant and just contract the muscle. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Up. Inhale and exhale. You have 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit back all the way here. Now coming over to your side. Knees are forward. Hips are pressed forward as well. But here's what we're gonna do. Taking the tubing around both legs. And I want you to use this left hand as your stabilizer. So holding the band nice and tight, chest is up, hips are back. They are stacked, and slowly come up and down, up and down. Full inhale, full exhale. Now, I have long leggings on. Let's say you're wearing shorts and it doesn't feel very good. I want you to put a towel in between the band and your skin. It'll make life a lot easier. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just take that top tubing, open it out to the side, top leg comes in, and press out through the heel. In, squeeze the glute as you extend the leg. And these hips are stacked, one on top of the other. Inhale and exhale. You have 5, 4, 3, and 2. Now 1. Lower that leg. Guess what? We have one more set. I know you're excited about it. I am. I think it's a good thing. Ready? You're holding onto your resistance and up. Now remember, this left hand has full control of how much resistance the leg has. So if it's too hard, give yourself more band. And if it's not hard enough, take away band. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the band out. Ready? Knee comes in and push. I want you to push through the heel like it's 100 pounds. Contract through the glutes. You have 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll over to your back since we're here already. The band should be completely out of your way. Hands behind the head, feeling the weight of your head coming up off the ground about 1 inch. Now, you want to feel 8 to 10 pounds in your hands, but now I want you to focus on the ribs and contract the ribs so that it pulls your upper body off the ground. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Use the breath. Rib cage open, rib cage closed. You have 5, and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. So can we come over to the other side? We will take our band with us. Now placing the band under and around. There we go. Arm is down. Taking a grip of your bands, making sure your hips are stacked one on top of the other, and pull up from there, trying to keep the top leg parallel to the bottom leg. Use your breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Open the band out to the side. Take the knee in and contract the glutes out. Inhale and exhale, abdominals are solid. Hips stay stacked, one on top of the other. And you are pushing 1,000 pounds. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming down, taking our tubing back over and around. Take and hold and lift. Inhale and exhale. Five more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Open here, leg comes in. and squeeze out. I don't know about you, but my glutes are on fire. Abdominals nice and tight. You have 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming over on your back, moving the band so it's out of your way. Hands behind the head, holding up those 8 to 10 pounds of head. There we go, head weight right here. Now resistance from the rib cage. Squeeze and release. Inhale and exhale. Feeling the ribs open and close, and that's what lifts up your upper body off the ground, squeezing tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Bring the knees into the chest. Hold yourself here. And let's remove the band so it's not in our way. One leg goes down, one leg up. Pressing the tailbone into the floor and then bringing the leg towards you with the heel up to the sky. Inhale and exhale. Now, taking the leg out, keeping the hips parallel to the floor, the leg goes out and then the leg comes towards you. And leg back up. Again, tailbone to the floor. This time, reach across the body, but keeping your hip into the ground at the same time and pull the leg towards you. This is the strongest stretch, it really is. I can feel it all the way through that leg. And release, other side. Leg goes up, tailbone down, heel to the sky, and bring the leg towards you. Inhale and exhale. Now reach the leg out and towards you and hold. And come back to center. Again, tailbone down, and this time the hip stays down, yet you pull the leg across and towards you. Release, pull the knees in one more time. Crossing one foot on the knee, reaching inside and pulling in a figure 4. This will definitely get the hips that we just worked. And release, other side. Legs come in. And come center, taking both arms out to the side and allowing your knees just to fall to one side. Keeping the opposite shoulder deep into the floor, and hold yourself here. This is one of my favorite stretches, I must admit. Come center and the other side. Shoulder stays into the ground. And slowly come over. Let's come back up to seated. Taking both legs in a butterfly. Deep breath and exhale, hinge forward from the hip joint. Inhale again, and exhale. Coming up, extend one leg, another figure 4, but this time seated. Inhale, and exhale and hinge. And lifting your knee up and turn. And come center, resting your forearm on your ankle, hinging slightly. Bring the arm up and back and hold. Now feel that stretch in the chest and shoulders. And come center, other side. Deep breath and exhale and hinge. And up, pulling the knee in and turn. And again, resting the leg, resting your forearm, hinging forward, arm comes up and back. And come center. Just sitting here, deep breath, and as you exhale, side stretch. Now as I reach my left arm over, I'm pushing my left hip into the floor. And now coming up, reaching for the ear and bringing the ear to the shoulder, pressing the opposite shoulder down. And the other side. Deep breath and exhale, so right hip stays into the floor as you reach over. And come center, ear to shoulder, pressing the shoulder down, and hold. Both hands behind the head, deep breath, and exhale, turn to one side. And turn to the other side. Back to center, inhale, and exhale, chin down. And slowly release. Thank you so much for joining me in today's class. Be sure to drink plenty of water throughout the day. Eat wonderful fruits and vegetables as your multivitamin, and keep the body moving so that we can all keep exercising and grooving together. Have a great day. Bye for now.